Shout out to the niggas, bro.
Niggas dumb as hell, bro. It's a whole lot of hating going on out here.
Whole lot of motherfucking hating, man.
That's sad. You know I pull up and I'm poppin'. You know I keep a deuce in my pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
She staring, she watch. She told her best friend that I got it. I can't do conversations with rappers. Day and night I might turn to a trapper. Might bless me a cougar like pastors. Throw it on the forehead, she bought backwards. Yeah, I stay getting money. I can't go to sleep like a junkie. Need to make my own laws or something. Cause my pockets, they like to hook money. Hit your bitch with that Melvin, she cussing. She on top of the dick and I'm thrusting. Might fall asleep when I'm done fucking. If a nigga walk in here, I'm busting. No duh, I pour mud in my motherfucking cup. What the fuck? How you roll a backwood in this stuff? Oh fuck, I just hit it once and it got me stuck. Who the fuck said they tryna match and they ain't keeping up? I gotta be the best nigga coming out my city, man. I already know it. 903 to the D. What the fuck? I keep getting caught from your bitch while I'm on the road hitting licks. Took my dog to the vet, he got fixed. Just to show him you can't trust no bitch. People think that I'm wrong or something. Cause I want it all or nothing. Pull off on that bitch up there punching. Might got gingivitis or something. I bring that straight by to the booth. My producer say, boy, you the truth. She say, boy, you a dog. I say, woof. I'm trying to get stars in the roof. Trying to turn that photo to a coupe. Oh, they gangster? Warrior proof. She ain't fucking, then give her the boot. Pull back up to the block, what it do? Get money. Say, G, you a cocky little bastard. I am. Little nigga and I still got my bass. Your trap moving slow like molasses. All I need is a line in my family. I ain't trying to be gone off them drugs. Niggas up in my city smell blood. Big Ike say you neighborhood cuz. And no 12, y'all ain't know what that was. I don't do that gang bang, I be chillin'. I was throwing it up in no pictures. Watch how social media be trippin'. I'm just trying to get rid of that image. Cause if it's about paper, I'm with it. And if it's about beefing, you silly. I ain't gotta check in your city. That's a phone call safe for my bitches. Hey, I just pulled up. Pack your bag or something, we gotta go get this money. Yeah. I'm gonna be on my way, make sure you grab all that. We got plays to make. How you gonna hate when you ain't really got none? Yeah. Regardless, baby. I'ma keep it real. All the way 100. Straight facts. Check it. Look, I'ma beat that hoe in the zone. I'ma flex on these niggas big time. Young nigga put the city on fire. White mask on the lid, Michael Myers. Brought the money, then we stick it in the dryer. They say I'm going up, I'm getting higher. Young nigga from the city, young flyer. Y'all stick to the code, y'all some liars. I'ma beat that hoe in the zone. I'ma flex on these niggas big time. Young nigga put the city on fire. White mask on the lid, Michael Myers. Brought the money, then we stick it in the dryer. They say I'm going up, I'm getting higher. Young nigga from the city, young flyer. Y'all stick to the code, y'all some liars. Wear a bad bitch and I'm trying to find. Look, let me talk my shit, hold on. I got my chains on in the booth and shit. Yeah. Look, these niggas hating, better watch for the setup. She took the selfie of the kitty, that's a heads up. I was jacking these niggas with the stick up. Send my bitch on the trip for the pickup. Getting big on these niggas, no push-ups. So low to my niggas for the hookup. Niggas talk around me, better back up. My bitch booty fat, no fake stuff. Got a skinny yellow bitch with some A-cups. When I'm done with the hoe, I can't lay up. I ain't lying to these bitches, tell them straight up. They don't talk around me, better speak up. Couple shots, I'ma make it meet Jamaica. If she choosing, I'ma go ahead and take her. Need a house on the hill with some acres. Whole team ballin' like the Lakers. Whoa, put this black on and turn into a Raider. Yeah, how you keep it real but don't say none? I'd rather listen way more than say something. Made a play, you can lean, but you make her. Throwing six on these niggas like Baker. How you ever been up in the skyscraper? Or even flew a bitch to Jamaica? Or gave it 10 G's to keep it player? Me neither, but a nigga had to say something. Yeah. This shit getting easier and easier, I swear to God. Look. Yeah. Check it. But don't get me started, yeah. My shooters go gnarly, yeah. Dre head like by Marley, yeah. They never really first to start some shit. But I'm a heartless kid, but harp on the good I did. I know they be watching shit. These niggas be jocking shit. Don't make me start popping shit. I went and sold all my old roofers and bought some new shit for my shooters. Look, they probably be the first to do you. Your family gon' whine hallelujah. I'm probably just the best to do it. I know the streets feeling my music. Check it, I went from working 9 to 5, then turn 9 to 5 to my music. Guala. suck me good to my heart. And if you ain't catch that in my party, it's not my fault, you just retarded. Then Walla, now look what you started. She gon' be choosing regardless. Away from this world like a Martian. Green all around like a garden. I guess they see now I'm an artist. I fought myself out of the darkness. These niggas, they quick cause they starless. But each beat I get on, I tarnish. They gon' make me go bust out my main thing. Put her on top of my food chain. I'ma eat on her shit like some chow mein. So she ain't never gotta complain. I don't know why these niggas hate. I don't know what niggas betraying. I don't know why these niggas jocking. I don't know why these niggas copping. I don't know what bitches be saying. I don't know why bitches be playing. I don't know why bitches be plotting. I don't know if these bitches rocking. I don't know why these niggas hate. I don't know what niggas betraying. I don't know why these niggas jocking. I don't know why these niggas copping. I don't know what bitches be saying. I don't know why bitches be playing. I don't know why bitches be plotting. I don't know if these bitches rocking. I can't be real with some silly niggas. Always say yeah like they feel a nigga. You will never ever feel me, nigga. Just got a new drum like my Philly niggas. I got my weight up, I'm getting bigger, nigga. My bitch got a pretty little bad figure. She make you want drop her a bad nigga. So you gotta make sure your rags bigger. Get you a fuck, take a drag, nigga. When you higher up, it's a mad difference. Next battle up, it's the last nigga. These niggas be swinging their bad pitches. I just went fuck on some bad bitches. They got up and got a bad nigga. These niggas just hate cause my swag different. I been had this shit nigga past tense. All you little niggas be holding. I'ma hook up like I'm Hogan. Me and Lil Mark in the damn stolen. The shit we'll do for a damn rolling. Up in my life I had bad moments. Watch me bounce back from a sad moment. I ain't gon' act like the path chosen, but I'ma go stack up them damn tokens. How you gon' feel when we passing? Me and your old bitch just laughing in it. Check you the dudes while we handle business. Then I drop her with the damn quickness. Tryna take checks every damn minute. All I can see is the damn riches. I got a money team Floyd vision, and I won't stop till my heart finish. I don't know why these niggas hate. I don't know what niggas betraying. I don't know why these niggas jocking. I don't know why these niggas I don't know why bitches be playing. I don't know why bitches be plotting. I don't know if these bitches rocking. I don't know why these niggas hate. I don't know what niggas betraying. I don't know why these niggas jocking. I don't know why these niggas copping. I don't know what bitches be saying. I don't know why bitches be playing. I don't know why bitches be plotting. I don't know if these bitches rocking.
And you're exactly right. Gonna make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Get back to the sauce in there. Big puffin', I don't give a fuck what you think, yeah. I just start rolling in my man, so don't even play, yeah. Give a fuck if you real, nigga, fuck what you say, yeah. Your trap we exposing, I want what you holding, I want everything, yeah.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't
Count it up, count it up, count it up, baby. Count it up, count it up, count it up, yeah. Count it up, 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 count it. Big blunt, big cup, I'ma overdose on drugs. Hell no, what for? I can show a thought, no love. I'ma hit a friend, don't tell her. It's better if they really came together. I'm dabbing in some makes more jealous. I'm feeling like a bitch and no better. You know a young nigga get money. My mix chick call me Poppy. I'm dripping like my name is Sonny. On the block, you do swear you find me. I done really turned the food with the heater. Taking shots now, I'm jigging with my people. In the party smoking wood like illegal. I don't wanna hear the story, what's the sequel? Yeah. Niggas trying to get like me. Niggas ain't shit like me. She popped the molly, now that bitch is going crazy. Fuck doing fronts up on whole pages. Fuck what you thought, this is not the 80s. Big puffin', I don't give a fuck what you think, yeah. I just start rolling in my man's home, so don't even play, yeah. Give a fuck if you
Fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football.
Your trap we exposing, I want what you holding, I want everything, yeah. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, go get it, go get it, count it up.
And this offense takes over in great shape.
Like a petty or not. Put pressure in the money bag. I tiptoe in my 95s. On the north side, Khalil, Mac, all the stacks. Count rounded up, shipping, get it right back. Fuck around to get your trap whack and get your middleman heads cracked. Bunch of you niggas is bitches, this cash didn't come from the Texas bitch. Got this money straight off a trapping bitch. And all this fucking rapping shit. I land to the bank where you capping bitch. Get to the dough, take the status quick. Jigging guada on some savage shit. Let's get the shit, these niggas pretend. Hate on the real one, because I don't bend. They hating on real one, because I don't bend. I'm stacking my fetty up, I'm flipping the mean. Hate on the real one, because I don't bend, bitch.
Big puff and I don't give a fuck what you think, yeah. I just start rolling in my man's holding, so don't even play, yeah, yeah. Give a fuck if you real, nigga, fuck what you say, yeah. Your trap we exposing, I want what you holding, I want everything, yeah, yeah. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it.
2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Dalton now to pass. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, here we go. Greystone travel. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, you don't want none.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Three buzz.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Double tight, double tight.
Hey, Delta.
Check.
Hey, check Mike. Watch it, you come.
Now it's Tannehill. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. I'm here all day. Mike 55. Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, Mike 7. Hey, it's just me and you. Get it. Me and you.
Tannehill throwing again. Going deep for Walker. It's caught at the 10. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air again, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Humphries. Touchdown, Tennessee. Adam Humphries in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime.
You're all mine. You're all mine. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Regular. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. What's your back?
The final act of the first half. Dalton going deep for Eifert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Tight dog.
Watch that. Hey. Hands up.
Mixon with it. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All you get is a headache. Check. Crunch. Mike's 5'4".
Nixon will try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Hands up. Lady.
58, Mike. Check Mike. Check Mike.
Hands up.
Dalton here from the gun. And able to find Green. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
58 to Mike. We didn't want this.
Here's Dalton. Green brings it in. And he'll go down at the 28.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Open man is Ross, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hot. Lady.
Exit. Jam.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Heavy.
Check 3.
Hands hot.
They'll give it to Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
52, 93, 44.
Andy Dalton. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Bullock's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Henry. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now it's Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point put through by Suckup. And the lead is now 14-10.
Next to score, Titans 14, Bengals 10.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
2 by 2. Move. 5.
Check. Watch 54. Let him know. Let him know.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dalton brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Mixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch twist. Check. Lucky.
Regular.
Slam. Show it.
Heavy.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hot. Grenade team.
54. Mike, 54.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check 9.
No. Off.
Here you go. 368.
Right there.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Come on.
Hey.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Pick me up. Here we go. Check 31. Check 31.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. 58, come on.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming, as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so, as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Next to score, Titans 21, Bengals 10. Greg Joseph set to kick off.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that.
He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort, They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Set, ready, 8, read.
57's the mic. Night, sweetheart.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.